gonna trip over a credit card, buddy.
Can't be shaking the house too much.
All right, 10-second break here, then we're gonna go butt kicks. All right, so we're going butt kicks, 20 seconds, going 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, nice active arms, either running arms or athletic arms. We're not holding our fists. We're not keeping our arms down by our side. All right, we got about 5 more seconds here. All right, good. 10-second break. Next 20 seconds, we're going to go jumping jacks, all right? 3 big guys, find yourself some room. All right, let's go jumping jacks here. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 20 seconds of jumping jacks. All right, let's keep going here. We got about 5 more seconds. All right, good. 10-second break. Then we're going to show 20 seconds of arm circles, all right? Any way you want to do them, just get that upper body nice and warm. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds here. And that's it. Just a small update unless you have anything else you want. All right, looking good. A few more seconds of work here. All right, good. 10-second break. We're going to run through that one more time. So we're going to go high knees again. We're going to try to get those knees nice and high. All right, let's be light on our feet, just bouncing off the ground. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 20 seconds of high knees here. So that was cute. So I don't know if it's like we have a lot of girls that are interested in law. I don't know if there's anyone who want to have time to come do it. Or like half-hour interview slots. All right, good. Let's take a 10-second break, and then we're gonna go butt kicks. We thought that a half hour was plenty of time. All right, we're gonna go butt kicks here in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 20 seconds of butt kicks here. Good active arms. We're trying to move a little bit faster now throughout everything. 6:15 or something like that, like 6 to 6:45 or 5 to 5:45, and then 5:45 to 6. All right, good. 10-second break. We got one more set of jumping jacks. All right, we're going jumping jacks here in 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah. So I'll kind of just rhyme off some of the interests, like student interests of what their programs or what their career interests are, and say like if you are one of these, you would feel like participating, let me know. All right, about 5 more seconds of jumping jacks here. Yeah, that's. All right, good. 10-second break. Last one, we got 20 seconds of arm circles. Any way you want, you can change it up from what we did yesterday, or what you did in the first round. Sorry. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 20 seconds arm circles here. Just getting that upper body and shoulders nice and warm. Yeah, so grade 12, we used to have it was career mentoring. We used to have like career mentors who were like Vicky's age, right? Like respecting like professional. Good. So first thing we're gonna do, so that's good with that dynamic warm up. We'll go through some mobility work. We're gonna go 10 reps of toe touches. All right, just standing nice and tall, stretching out those hammies, coming back up, nice and slow. Let's go 10 reps there. All right, so whenever you guys are ready on that, go ahead. For my program, I don't need any right now, but like we'll recruit, like I'm now recruiting again in fall. All right, when you're done with 10 of those, we're gonna change up the T-spine rotation a little bit. So I come down into a loaded position, both hands on my head. As one elbow rotates towards the ground, the other goes towards the ceiling. All right, not shifting my hips side to side. All right, let's go 5 per side here. All right, nice and low in that squat. One elbow goes towards the ground, the other one goes towards the top. Nice and slow, Duncan, all right? Nice and slow, buddy. All right, and then same thing, keeping those hands on our head. Let's go with 10 squats. All right, hands on the back of our head, 10 squats. All right, nice and slow. You're trying to keep those elbows pointing forward so they're not dropping towards the ground working. Elbows pointing forward, nice open chest during that squat. There we go. All right, you can do it, so I don't know why you don't. All right, let's go through that one more time. So let's go back to 10 toe touches here when you're done with that. Stretch out those hammies.
We just don't know if we're going to do the same type. Like, we only are doing it this way because we're virtual. So for September, if we're not virtual, we'll probably go back to like workplace visits and stuff like that. And we'll be so like mentoring focused.
All right, so we got 10 toe touches. Then we have our 5 per side of our hands behind our head, T-spine rotation. All right, trying to lock those elbows where they are. All right, just try to rotate from the upper back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, technique. I have no idea what is going on with that. That's elite. I have to ask Liam. But
all right, and then 10 air squats with those hands behind the head, elbows pointing forward.
Hey Justin, what's the Thursday workout look like?
Like tomorrow, you mean?
Lower body.
Tomorrow's upper body.
Okay. And Friday's what?
You gonna be there tomorrow then?
Probably tomorrow, either tomorrow or Friday.
All right. Well, Friday's a stretch day, so either one.
Oh, that sounds
You
nice.
could probably benefit from a stretch.
Potentially.
All right. So from there, what we're gonna do is we go 10 calf raises. All right. So nice and simple here. After 10 of those, we're gonna stay on our toes. We're gonna go good morning, squat, staying on our toes, back to the good morning, and back up. All right, so 10 calf raises, and then 5, you go good morning, squat, good morning, up. All right, so 10 and 5, 2 sets of that. All right, so we're trying to have an active foot the entire time through that King squat. All right, so King squat is just good morning, squat, good morning. So nice active foot. So 10 calf raises here. All right, to get started. All right, good active foot the whole time during those 5 King squats. So the King squat is the good morning, down into an air squat, back into a good morning. As you go into the air squat, try to get that chest nice and tall. O-line guys, that chest should rotate from the ground up. You guys are really close to each other. It's really uncomfortable for me. All right, and we got 2 sets of that. All right, so take your time with it. You don't got to rush through. All right, and if you're done, grab a quick drink of water. We'll move into our plyo stuff to get started, and then we'll get rolling in the rest of it. All right, shouldn't be a long day today. Hopefully done by like 12:15, 12:20. All right, get to class if you got class. All right, so what we're gonna do is single leg broad jump and squat jumps. We'll change it up a little bit. the 3 O-line guys go one at a time for this. Otherwise, you're just going to run into each other. We're going to go, it's going to be squat jump, land on the right foot, skater to the left, skater back to the right foot. All right. Then the second set, you go the other way. So you go 2-foot squat jump, left, right, left. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. We're going to go 3 sets per side, 1 set every 30 seconds. So the first 30 seconds, you go squat jump, right, left, right. Next 30 seconds, you go squat jump, left, right, left. We'll alternate that the entire time. All right. So for the guys that are confused, using the limited space that I have here. All right. So I'm going to go squat jump, right, left, right, stick the landing. All right. And then imagine I went the other way, but I'll go the same way here. The squat jump, 1 foot land, skater, skater, stick. For you guys, you're trying to go max height, max distance, but you're sticking the landing each and every time. All right. So first set, first 30 seconds. Next set, we'll go the next 30 seconds.
The best part about that was you calling Duncan offensive lineman.
He's grouped together in there. He just wants to be a part of you guys that badly.
Oh, I can tell. Look at him. He's jacked up about it.
All right. So let's get going here. Squat jump, skater, right skater, left skater, right foot landing, going 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, and then we got about 20 seconds, then we'll go the other side, all right? So we just got to go one side here. All right, so it's just one of those reps, just one of those reps. All right. Let's go other side here, start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you just got to do one of those, just one of those, working on the coordination of it. Dave, stop. You just got to do one, buddy. Just one, Dave.
Just one every 30 seconds?
Just one every 30 seconds to prime the body. That's it.
Oh.
We're not all crazy
right, so
athletes like Dave.
Yeah, everyone. Dave, you need to bring that attitude to everyone else on the team, all right, and just constantly work.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get better, baby.
All right, I want you to be the spokesperson. All right, so let's go back to the first side here. Going 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, and then we got the other side here. We're gonna get going on that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, then we got one more set per side. Got about 15 seconds here. All right, let's go back to that first side here. Last set per side, going 3, 2, 1, and go. So vert, land, kick out, kick back. All right, so we got one more here, one more. Let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. All right. So just a little primer there. Next thing we're going to go through, we'll change. It says Bulgarian split squat. We'll go with just a regular split stance squat. All right. It's going to be a 5-second negative. In the remaining 25 seconds, you're doing max reps. All right. Then from there, it's going to be right into forward lunges. All right. And then right into lunge jumps. Okay. So 2 minutes straight of work. We'll take a minute rest. Then we'll go the other side. Or not, it's a minute and a half. All right. So 5-second eccentric, 25 seconds worth of split stance squats. We'll go 30 seconds worth of lunges and then 30 seconds worth of lunge jumps. All right, so what the sequence is. All right, so feet start split stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 seconds of these, and then 30 seconds of lunges, and then 30 seconds of lunge jumps. All right, and then we'll take a 30-second break. We'll go to the other leg, do the same thing. It'll take about a minute, and we'll go 3 sets of that.
Hey, can you,
So can you show me the
questions?
first part again? Can you show me the first
Yeah.
part again? My internet's
so the
not
first-
doing too.
Oh, neither is mine. All right, so feet split stance. It's a 5-second negative. All right, 25 seconds of split stance squats. All right, and I'm going to go 30 seconds of lunges, and then 30 seconds of lunge jumps.
Bless, thank you.
No problem. All right. So let's get started here. Let's get ready in that split stance position. All right, first set starting in 3, 2, 1, and we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go 25 seconds of work here. Just popping straight up and down. All right, so that knee doesn't need to touch the ground, but it has to come pretty close to the ground. All right, we got 10 more seconds here, then we're going lunges. For the lunge, if your right leg's in front, you're only stepping forward with the front leg. Let's go 3, 2, 1, lunge, so it's just one side. All right, whatever leg was in front, that's the leg we step forward with the entire time. Come back to a standing position the entire time. All right, so lunge, back to a standing position, lunge. All right, don't switch legs. All right, we got about 3 seconds here. Then we're going lunge jumps where we're going to alternate those front legs going 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 30 seconds of lunge jumps. All right, that knee should come close to the ground. All right, O-line guys and dunk. Let's try to take this a little bit more seriously. All right, you got 10 more seconds of work, 10 more seconds of work. All right, good. Let's take a 30-second break. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So if that right leg was in front, we're gonna go left leg in front. All right, about 15 seconds here. Then we're gonna switch up that front leg. Okay, let's get going here. 3, 2, 1. We're going negatives for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 25 seconds straight of work here. All right, so that knee doesn't need to touch the ground, but it's got to come pretty close. All right, let's keep going here. We got 10 more seconds of work. Jackson, try to go a little bit lower, buddy. There we go. All right, let's go 30 seconds of lunges here, leading with that leg. All right, get going on those lunges. All right, so just 30 seconds of work. So Ty, bring that foot back to a standing position each and every time. So like stand, yeah, and then stand position. There we go, and then go right into the next one. All right, good. Let's go 30 seconds of lunge jumps now. All right, lunge jumps going now. All right, popping up, switching feet. I know your legs are kind of sore, but just keep moving, and then we're gonna take a minute rest. All right, so we should be on lunge jumps. All right, so we're just moving, we're absorbing that force, we're creating force, good active hands. All right, either running hands or athletic hands. All right, either one. All right, let's take a minute break here. All right, 1 minute break. We got 2 more sets. All right, 2 more sets of that. A little bit of conditioning, a little bit of lower body work in here. All right, a little bit different than what's on Team Builder. All right, but same kind of concept. All right, we had about 30 seconds here. Then we're going back to that first leg. All right, let's get going here. Set number 2 of 3, starting back on that first leg. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go 25 seconds straight here. All right, so we wanted to get nice and low into it. All right, so remember, whatever the work you put in, that's what you're gonna get out of it. If you kind of treat it like a joke, you're just gonna have not mentally prepared for it. All right, so we got about 3 seconds here, and we're going into our lunges. Let's go lunges here. All right, let's keep moving for 10 more seconds. Keep moving here, then we're switching. All right, keep going, keep going. Knee doesn't need to come down to the ground, but you got to get pretty good into a lunge position. All right, good. Let's go 30 seconds of lunge jumps. 30 seconds of lunge jumps here. All right, those legs should be burned by this point. All right, if they're not, then you're not putting that effort in. All right, looking good, guys. 15 seconds here. 15 seconds. Keep moving for 15 seconds. All right, chest nice and tall. Don't let that chest drop just because your legs are tired. Try to keep your hands off your knees. All right, just try to keep moving. Try to keep pushing here. All right, good. Let's take a 30-second break. All right, 30-second break here, and we're going to keep going. All right, so we got about just over 15 seconds here. All right, walk around, shake those legs out. All right, let's get going. Other side here, second set, second leg, going 3, 2, 1, and we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and going 25 seconds straight of work. All right, so come bring that knee all the way down to the ground so our feet don't move here. We're just moving for 10 more seconds. All right, let's go 30 seconds of lunges in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 30 seconds of lunges leading with that leg. All right, hands off the knees. All right, absorb that force into the ground, push right back off. All right, let's go for 10 more seconds here. Then we got lunge jumps. Let's keep working. All right, so get low into that lunge, push off. All right, good. Let's go 30 seconds of lunge jumps in 2, 1, and go. And this is finishing set number 2 here. All right, let's keep working. 15 seconds, 15 seconds here. Keep moving, keep moving. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, so let's take a minute. And we got one more set. All right, so we got just over 45 seconds here. We got one more set of that. All right, so almost done with this lower body part. Then we got some core and some jumps. All right, so about 30 seconds here. All right, so remember, just we talked about intent and what kind of the effort you put into it. All right. So if you're not mentally kind of prepared for it, if you're not going to do it the way it's supposed to be done, you're not going to get the benefit and the reward out of it. All right. So I know you guys have to be here, but if you're here, you might as well do it the way that it's supposed to be done. All right. So we got 10 seconds here. We're going again. All right. We're going to go first leg here. Last set. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1. And we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go 25 seconds of work. All right, so knee doesn't need to touch the ground, but it's got to come close. Fully extend those legs on the way back up. All right, let's keep moving here. Keep moving here. All right, we're going to go to lunges in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, lunges. All right, 30 seconds worth. Absorb that force into the ground. Push back up. All right, looking good here, looking good. We got about 10 more seconds, then we have lunge jumps. Let's keep moving, chest nice and tall. I know those legs are probably tired, but keep working. All right, let's go 3, 2, 1. Last set of lunge jumps starting on this side. We got one more set to go after, all right? So we lunge jumps here, pop from one right into the next. All right, chest nice and tall. Find that balance, especially as your legs are tired. All right, remember we're switching arms, switching legs in the air. All right, good athletic arms here. All right, let's keep moving for 10 more seconds. All right, good. 30-second break, and then we got one more set. All right, last leg to go. Last leg to go. All right, so last leg here, starting in 3, 2, 1, and we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 25 seconds of work. All right, hands off the knee, either active hands with our hands in front or running hands. All right, 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds, then we're going to lunges. All right, let's go lunges here. So 30 seconds of lunges. All right, so push into the ground, push back up. We got 20 more seconds of work here. All right, chest nice and tall. Absorb that force. Let that knee load. All right, so get low into the lunge and push back up. All right, so this work is all about hitting ranges of motion. All right, and we're going lunge jumps here in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so 30 seconds of lunge jumps to finish up. All right, let's go 10 more seconds of work. Last 10 seconds here. All right, good. So let's go grab a drink of water, give you guys a couple of minutes to kind of walk around and shake those legs out. Next part, you guys are going to need some room on the floor. So I don't know what you three big guys are going to do. All right, but find some room. And then remember, position your camera so you can see yourself. All right, if I'm just staring at your ceiling or you're staring at your back wall and I can't see you, it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. All right, I also want to see that you're doing it properly versus me just seeing you do it. All right, give you guys about 30 more seconds here to kind of recover those legs. All right, so last part, we're going to be on the floor. We're going to be doing some bird dog work, and then we'll be changing it up. So there's some jumps, but I feel like we jumped enough today. So we'll do some core work in there also, a little bit different from what we did yesterday. All right, so first one, bird dogs. We're gonna go through kind of the same sequence we did last week. All right, so it's elbow to knee and then kick out. I'll show you what that looks like on the ground. And then we're just gonna do some hip flexor work also. All right, so for the bird dogs, hands and knees, it's easy if your knees are on the ground. You wanna make it a little bit more challenging, lift your knees off the ground. All right, but what we wanna do is right hand, left knee, and go crunch, kick out, crunch, kick out. All right, I'm gonna go 10 per side. All right, from there, so we'll do it all together when everyone is done with those. Plank on my hands. We've done this before, holding my knee to my elbow. All right, we'll go 30 seconds aside there. We'll go 2 sets of that. So set one, or 1 set rather, 10 bird dogs per side. Then we'll do the whole together, and then you guys can start those bird dogs. All right, so easiest version on your knees. It's harder with your knees off the ground. All right, let's try to challenge ourselves a little bit here. Maybe start with your knees off the ground, see if you can do it, and then go from there. All right, so you guys can get started on those bird dogs. When everyone is ready, we'll start the tall plank knee drive. All right, so crunch, and then away. Jackson, you pledge those floors.
How many on each side again, Coach?
10 per side, so 20 total. All right, nice and slow here. Should take about 2 to 4 seconds a rep. It's not quick. It's not quick. Nice and controlled. All right, so that knee, if you're doing off the ground, should be floating off the ground, as close to the ground as possible with good control. All right, so this isn't one we're supposed to rush through quickly. Let's take our time with it to make sure we're doing it properly. All right, so 10 per side, so 20 total. Seems like everyone's finishing up here. Wait for a few guys, and then we're gonna go 30 seconds aside in that tall plank position. So plank on our hands. We're holding our knee to our elbow with our foot off the ground. All right, so let's get started here. We'll go 30 seconds aside. We're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 30 seconds aside here, holding our knee to our elbow. All right, about 15 more seconds of work. All right, let's keep holding it. All right, let's switch sides here. So we're gonna go other side, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so we're holding that knee to our elbow, hands directly underneath the shoulders, trying to flex that core, flex that hip flexor as much as we can. All right, so we got 15 more seconds. Let's keep moving here, or holding rather. We're not moving, we're holding. All right, 10 more seconds. All right, good. All right, so we got one more set of that. All right, so let's go back to our bird dogs. Don't feel like you need to go right into the bird dogs. Take your time if you got to take time to make sure you're doing them right. All right, so whenever you guys are ready, another set of 10 and 10. All right, if you got to go to the one with your knees on the ground, let's go to that, but we're still working on control. We want to imagine a bowl of water underneath that, or bowl of water on our back, and we're not spilling that water. So our hips aren't shifting side to side. We're not moving our body weight. We're trying to keep that bowl of water full. All right, 10 and 10, your own pace. Take a break if you feel like you're getting sloppy with the movement. Then we're going to finish up with our knee drives. All right, and we got one more set per side of our tall plank knee drives here. All right, we're really trying to flex that knee into that elbow. Wait a few more seconds here for a few guys to finish up with their bird dogs, and then we'll get started. All right, so last 30 seconds aside. Let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go for 30 seconds. All right, holding that knee to that elbow, toe off the ground, flexing from the hip flexor here. All right, we got 15 more seconds, 15 more seconds. All right, looking good, looking good. We got about 5 seconds here. All right, let's switch sides. All right, we're doing the other side. Let's get started on that other side. Last one, then we're done for the day. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Holding for the last 30 seconds here. Create as much tension as you can in that hip flexor. All right, halfway there, 15 more seconds. All right, good, and we are done. You guys did good today. All right, you guys worked hard. So that first part was a little bit brutal with all the legs that work. All right, so a couple things going forward before I let you guys go. As Jackson kind of asked about it. So if you're the guys who have to be here 2 days a week, or the guys who are kind of have to play around with access to weights in their classes, every Friday is a stretch day. You might benefit from the stretch more than you would kind of stuff like this. So if you can come on Friday, come for the stretch. All right, the reason for that, this is the perfect time to work on all those aches and problems that you have playing football, because you can't play football, right? So if you're someone who has bad hips, a bad back, a bad shoulder, a bad anything, right? This is the time to kind of heal it, prepare it. That way, when we get back to it, you don't have to work on it while you're working on getting back into playing shape too, right? We can kind of attack it right now. So if you have those small little things that bother you, come to Friday or ask me questions about how we can kind of prehab and rehab it. All right. If you guys have any questions, you can ask away. If not, you guys are good to go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow and Friday, or Friday, I guess.